Good afternoon. I'm Philip Palmer, and we are breaking into programming ever so briefly to let you know what you experienced about 10 minutes ago. You probably felt it, but just we have a little bit of detail. There was a 4.9 earthquake that hit right at 1 o'clock. This, according to the earthquake data center that we're looking at, that's right now the magnitude of 4.9. But what was interesting is it was followed up by two fairly quick aftershocks. One was at 103.33. The other was at 105.19. And so you had three quick earthquakes. One was 4.9, 3.5, and 2.8. And the epicenter was roughly 14 miles east-northeast of Barstow. So 114 miles away from us. And we here in Los Angeles felt the earthquake that hit roughly about 10 minutes ago. So you did experience the earthquake. It was fairly quick. But again, there were three of them right back to back to back within about 5 minutes. This is the map where you can see the earthquake itself and then some of the spots that actually felt it. Again, this first earthquake was a 4.9, and then that was followed by two smaller earthquakes, likely aftershocks, 3.5 and 2.8. When we have these small earthquakes like this, it's not likely we had any damage here, but it is very important to understand what you're supposed to do. This is a great reminder of what to do in the event of an earthquake, because while this one might not have caused any damage for us, it is almost a test run for what happens, because it happens in an instant. You don't know if you're at the front end of it or the end of it, but you check yourself, of course. You look for and extinguish any small fires. Make sure you leave the gas on at the main valve unless you smell gas or you think it's leaking. And it's also a good note at this moment to make sure you're familiarizing yourself with your gas main and how to turn it on and off. You need to clean up any spilled medicines, bleaches, gasoline, open closets and cabinet doors very cautiously. And again, it's another opportunity. If you have things in your house that might fall in the event of an earthquake, this is a good time. Make a run to the Home Depot or Lowe's or your local hardware store. Go to Ace and get the items that will attach safely things to the wall or the house so that they don't fall and hurt you in this. But you also want to make sure your neighbors are okay. You want to watch for any fallen power lines. These are things to make sure that you're familiar with. And again, expect aftershocks like what happened in Barstow. There were two of them right afterwards. But this is the type of thing that you need to prepare yourself for now. It was 4.9 at its epicenter in Barstow. So we are not going to likely see any damage here, but there was certainly shaking. We did feel it here in Glendale, and so it will have been felt all around the area. So this is an opportunity to really prepare yourself. We have all of this information on our website, abc7.com. It is another opportunity to build a plan for yourself and make sure that you're ready in the event something much bigger happens, or maybe we are much closer to the epicenter.